Hello everyone, I'm Luke Hatfield. I am joined by the man as ever, Steve Bull. First things first, Steve. Freedom of Wolverhampton. When are you driving a sheep around?
Oh yes. Don't you start as well. All my mates are absolutely slaughtering me.
Really?
There's do's and don'ts what you can do. I just need the official do's and don'ts. I need to know. I need to ring the council up and say what I can do and what I can't do. But it's a great honour. I'm pleased and happy to receive it. It's a weird thing to receive because I didn't know what it was and what it was, but when I got from the council, we had a great night. They looked after us well, the council did, and it's upstairs now, nice and safe.
Yeah, and lots of lovely words about Wolverhampton from you as well, Steve.
Yeah, well, I'll just say, it's the same as this question. You just give your opinion the best way you can, but Wolverhampton is a lovely city, and we want to put it back on the map, and get up there. If they want me to back Wolverhampton all the way along, I'm there behind them.
Yeah, putting them on the map. You're talking about that 1-0 win over Burnley, a 1-0 battering. I've never watched a more one-sided 1-0 in all of my life.
Yeah, it was when it's. I think the first 20 minutes I thought deja vu, Leicester again. Here we go. Have all the play, have the chances, and they're going to go up and score. And I was thinking, please don't, just get one, because this would be unjustified. We got 30 chances, probably about 15 of them clear where they could put the ball in the net. Joe Hart had a cracking game. I thought he pulled some great stops out there. He's a great England keeper. He's a top bloke, and he did well for him. But we've got to be more clinical. We've got to be in front of goal. We've said it before when we look at it. In front of goal, it's got to go boom, as though it's the last shot you're ever going to get. But Nuno's got his attributes in different parts of the game, what he wants the players to do, and hopefully he can coach into them this ruthlessness that the players need to finish teams off.
Yeah, and you touched on Joe Hart. He did have a good game. When you were playing, was there any a certain goalkeeper you hated to come up against, or did you just stick a goal past every single one?
There was a blank canvas to me. There was a blank canvas. I didn't even think there was a goalkeeper in there because that ball was going to be hit as hard as it can. I don't care who was in the way. That was it. Bang. The only goalkeeper that I used to thought was a great goalkeeper was the number 2 at England, was Chris Woods. He was about 6'5", massive hands, and he was a hard keeper to beat, especially in training or whatever. But we had one like that as well, Stowley. Yeah, Stowley's a great keeper, great shot stopper, and he went on to better things as well. But I didn't worry about the goalkeepers. I just thought, well, I'm going to put that ball hard and low. There you go, bang. That's
it. And you did touch on the needed to be a little bit more clinical. If you were playing up front over the weekend, Steve, I'd imagine you'd have had a hat trick.
You can say that, can't you? But they all keep all around the ground. We need a bully. We need a bully. Bully's gone now. They've got to have the players there. They've got the players there to do it. It just needs coaching into them. Say this is going to be your last chance.
Wolves now 9th in the table. Is this kind of area you think Wolves will be ending up toward the end of the season, or you maybe push on a little bit higher?
I hope so. I did have a bit of criticism in April, I think, off the column this week, saying stop being optimistic. Why do we need the 40 points? We're going to sell the league. It ain't happening like that. You've got to be realistic. We've had a few good games to start with. We're playing some good football, and fingers crossed we can keep it going. We are going to have bad games. We aren't going to go on a big run. We're going to have 13 games unbeaten. We've got the Man U's, we've got Chelsea's, Tottenham's, the Arsenal's coming up. So all I'm doing is being realistic to people and giving them my opinion. So I'll hold on to your horses a bit. We've only had 5 games. Calm down a bit.
Calm down. Hard to calm down when you're going to Old Trafford on the weekend, though, isn't it?
It is. It's hard to calm down after Saturday because everybody's on a bus. Everybody's like, oh, I can't believe we only won 1-0. I can't believe we only won 1-0. And now they'll all be prepared now going, we can get something from Man U. We can get something. And, the way we're playing at the moment, we are holding our own. Yeah. We look comfortable in the Premiership. And it looks as though we can go from strength to strength. But there are obstacles in the way.
There isn't. United are one of them. They've got so many big names. If you could pick one United player to have in this Wolves team, who would you take?
My word! Yeah, I think where we've just touched on at the moment, I'd either go for Rashford or Lukaku. One of those two. They'll put the ball in the back of their feet. Don't worry about that. So I'll be worried about if them two play on Saturday. I'll be worried for our back three. Yeah. But the way our back three have been playing at the moment, they've been steady, rock solid. And they've put in good performances, but look out on Saturday.
Yeah, going to be a tough test, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get to the follow-up questions. First one comes from Keith Gibson. This one's an interesting one. How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Pineapple on pizza? I don't mind pepperoni, ham, cheese, mushroom, pepperoni. But pineapple? No. Then people who say that to me, do you like pineapple with cheese on a stick with a silver skin onion? I love them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's weird, but I can't have it on a pizza.
Just keep
weird,
it
isn't it?
Keep it off a pizza, guys.
Keep it off the pizza.
Alan Smith, Steve, what advice would you give to our strikers to score more goals? Because we seem to create a lot of chances without scoring many.
We do. Well, we just touched on that, haven't we? You know, just. I'd love to have just 10 minutes with them. Verbally and physically to show them on the pitch what to do. You know, and I think I've always said before, when I took my shots at goal, it was laces, mainly laces, head down laces, hard as you can, bang under the legs. You saw the one against with Southampton bloke, 35 yards out the door, under the legs, bottom corner laces, bang. Get your foot through the ball, strikers.
Yeah, just don't think about it too much, right?
You ain't going to think about it. Mine was split second, turn, hit it, turn, hit it. I know it's more technical now, and they all look like better goals. Yeah. But you know, what I mean, you ain't going to score the perfect goal all the time.
John Walters, he asks how many goals would a vintage bully have scored against Burnley?
Oh, against Burnley, I would have at least 1, 2, 3. I'd definitely have had 3 in hat-trick. Definitely had a hat-trick. That would have put me on 19.
Yeah, not bad. Not a bad return, that, eh, Steve? Aceface67. Which medal do you cherish most? Is it the Division 3 winners medal or the Sherpa Van?
Oh, they're good. They're good. That's a good one, Ace. That's a good one. I think for being at the club the first time, I'm going to say the Sherpa Van because that was the awakening of Wolves in '88. That put us back on the map. Yeah. And you know what I mean, we had Division 3, Division 4. We come up, and then, as you say, we've got the Sherpa Van. So the Sherpa Van. Overall, top draw.
Always special winning a trophy, isn't it?
It is. You know, I mean, I was just a bit miffed I didn't score on the day, but you know, I mean, we had a great time, 50,000 Wolves fans, and that was it. So that's why it's the best medal.
There. Here's one which will be a little bit tricky for you. Joe asks, what happened to Wolves in the second leg of the Sherpa Van Trophy semi-final the following year, the '89 year? If you remember. Lost 2-0 to Torquay at home, and then Torquay went on to lose, of course, in the final. What happened in that second leg?
It was just one of them things. You know, I don't know whether Gaffer pulled out the right team or what he did. He just thought bull them much up front, we can get on with it. Yeah. But they were the better side on the day. They were the better side of the day. We couldn't do anything about it. You know what I mean? It would have been nice to go back again. But guys, you can only go as far as you can in the cup. We tried our hardest every single game because we had a taste of it before. We wanted another taste, but we just fell at the last hurdle. So we do apologise. Yeah,
that's it. A couple of years ago now, guys. Let's remember the year before.
Let it lie now. Let it lie.
Shiv asks, it's been said that if we had a solid goal scorer, we could be pushing to top 6, maybe 7 in the Premier League. Is it a case of working on finishing or bringing in someone who can do the job?
That's you can have a bit of both, can you? I think Jimenez at the moment he's running his socks off like a cart horse. He's absolutely running his socks off. He's just snatching at the chances in my eyes, snatching at them, not taking his time, not keeping his eye on the ball, and snatching at them. But yeah, I mean, we'd all love fresh faces in there, and I think if Jimenez ain't doing it Christmas or after that, I think in January they'll be searching for a natural goal scorer. But you've got to have one that's going to run as well. And Jimenez, seriously, he's nearly the full package. You know, he's nearly the full package. He just needs to concentrate and work on his finishing. That's what he needs to do. Yeah,
that's it. Now Ben Hodges, he asks a good one. What is the best stadium you've played in your career at Wolves or England? But he says also, can you give a shout out to my brother Ashley?
Ash, all right, Ash. How you doing, mate? You okay? Bully. Hashtag Ash Bully.
There you go, Ash. There you go, Ben.
So the favourite best stadium. You won't believe this. I like the old-fashioned stadium. I like the old Everton ground with the 3 tiers. I like the Man City when they had the one stand that went all the way up. Yeah. I mean, I got to play at the Cop against the reserves. I like that as well. As you say, my favourite team. Yeah. But it's got to be like Everton, Man City. I think the best ones there. England, you can pick Wembley, the old Wembley. I mean, I was one of the last ones to play there, an absolutely superb place to play. Nowadays, I think the stadiums might be getting a bit too big.
Yeah, a little bit too far for the fans.
They saw that at West Ham the other week. That says the stadium itself is absolutely beautiful to look at and go around and whatever, but there's no atmosphere. And that's the thought about Wolves moving. If they move to a bigger stadium, you can lose the atmosphere. That's
it. And Ben did send in a picture for you, Steve. Another picture. No. This one a little bit older. This one a little bit older than the previous picture.
This is wrong.
What do you make of that?
I think I was about 14 then. That's a picture out of my book.
Yeah?
That's 14 at Willingsworth High School. That's scandalous. Look at that baby. Can't see the resemblance, can you? No. Stop sending them. Stop sending the pictures. No, send them.
Keep sending the pictures, guys.
I enjoy them. And it brings back memories when I look at things like that.
Yeah. Wolfie, 2244. Last question from the listener or the viewers, shall we say, do you ever go to the pie factory in Tipton?
The pie factory in Tipton, Mad O'Rourke's Pie Factory. You won't believe this. My wife went yesterday.
Really?
I haven't been there for years. I know the owners who run it, and they say they're the best pies ever. And I had it from first hand yesterday. My wife went there yesterday to have a meeting over that way and said to her partner, shall we just go in and have some to eat?
Yeah.
She had this pie, only a small pie with some chips and gravy. She said it's the best pie she's ever eaten.
Really? What's your go-to pie?
My go-to pie would be probably steak and ale, or
Yeah.
something like that. You know what I mean? But I've heard in the pie factory they do a faggot pie.
Really?
A faggot pie.
I've
Like
never-
a brains faggot with a pastry on top with a pie.
That's
I'd like to try
amazing.
that.
I've never been before, Steve.
I went donkeys years ago when I was a youngish lad and whatever, but I'd never been because I was always over this way or over Telford way or over Cannock way. And now I'm going to make a visit. I'm going to go and try it. Yeah.
I might have to do the same, Steve. To be honest.
Yeah. Sure, we'll do it one lunchtime.
Shall we film it in
Do
there?
that,
Shall we film the next episode there? I wouldn't mind that.
It's going to be a free pie though.
Yeah, free pie. If we're giving them the advertising. Let's finish with our quickfire round as always, Steve. First one: hot dog or burger?
Oh my word! I like hot dogs with onions. I like a burger from Maccadee's.
Oh,
so it's either one.
It's a tough call, isn't it?
If I'm in the house, hot dogs. If I'm out, Maccadees.
Mourinho or Moyes?
Oh my word! It's got to be Mourinho in it. Absolutely top drawer.
Yeah, done
Got to
well.
be.
Doing all right at United, do you think, or?
Yeah, they're doing all right. Yeah, I think he's taking a bit of time. He's had a bit of flack
Yeah.
over the last few games. They're starting to come good now. Which is a bit worrying for me this week. But I think if we hold our own again and keep playing the way we're doing, we might get someone out the. I think we'll get someone out the game.
Yeah. Kenny Jackett or Mick McCarthy?
Oh my word! It's got to be Mick McCarthy. It's got to be.
Good old Mick. Cody or Bolly?
Oh my word! Two very good leaders. That's on. I'll go sit on the fence. If I've got to say, I think Bowley's coming into his own, but Cody's been there for a few years, so I've got to say Cody.
Cody. Sace or Hawes?
Oh my word!
Two players I haven't seen much of at the moment.
No, not at all. I think, if anything, I think Horse has got a lot to learn. I think he's coming good. He'll be coming good towards the end, see if he gets his chance. But Sace is the one.
Very good. And the last one: Derek Parkin or John Richards?
Oh man, two different people and two different positions. I think Dave Parking. I think he was there longer than. I don't know if he was there longer than John Richards. I'll have to check up on that. But it's got to be JR. JR's. I mean, he's King Johnny. You know what I mean? He put Wolves on the map in the 70s with Kenny Hibbert and all the others and whatever. So it's got to be King John.
There we go. That wraps it up for another episode of Ask Bully. Make sure you keep sending your questions in. I will ask the man himself. Steve, thanks so much for taking the time today.
Anytime at all. I do hashtag Ask Bully.
There you go. You
Send
heard the man.
pickies in.
Keep them pictures coming.